this thing face like this, and it was all like ah, and I wanted to just Wu-Tang it off, and then total flex. Yeah. Where's me cup of tea? Good morning everyone, how are you? How are we? Now the bit I always struggle with. Welcome or welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. If you're new here, I'm Victoria and I run 2 online Etsy shops from this studio here. One side is Scrunchies and Bows, where I thrift materials such as bedding, duvet covers, pillowcases, dressing gowns, PJs, anything that's pretty. I can bring it home, give it a good wash and turn them into beautiful hair accessories such as scrunchies, bows, headbands, clips. A few key fobs are thrown in there too, and soon to be tote bags and another item which I will discuss with you shortly. And on the other side is Kack-A-Ling Sisters, my witchy shop. All things witchy you'll find on there that I make myself, such as mini broomsticks, spells, wheel of the year, sticker sheets, die cut stickers, witches' roots, anything witchy you'll find on there. So today's going to be a bit of a different video. I'm not going to be making anything. I don't know if you can see by my work clothes. I am right in between clients, so I've had my morning client in. If anyone doesn't know, or if you're new here, I'm also a hairdresser, and down the other side of this studio is my hair salon. It's a one-chair salon. I make it sound like it's a big rich salon on the high street. It's not. But I am currently in between clients. So, and with being ADHD, I do leave a lot of things to last minute. Only this time I have really left it to last minute. And yesterday I had so I had a client yesterday morning, and once I finished, I sat down with every intention to film, but instead I got really sidetracked. Now I got sidetracked on a lot of productivity stuff, and I did a lot of productive things which I'm going to talk you through, and I was like, oh, I could have filmed this. And so yesterday I did a lot of admin work and a lot of making and things, because it was stuff that I needed for Kack-A-Ling Sisters and Scrunchies and Bows. So I finished with my client in the morning, and then I proceeded to pack up 3 orders. And I really need to get into the habit of this, of filming, packing it. I think I've filmed maybe twice. It's just not something like when an order comes through, I kind of just pack it, and then like one of my lads absolutely thrives, he lives for it. We have 4 boys, so I usually call them bigs for the older 2 and smalls for the younger 2. But the smalls, out of the smalls, the older one, he likes to walk to the post box and pop the orders in. So I kind of just got on with that and got that done, and he did that. And then I was like, oh, I could have filmed that. And then carried on about my day. I need to leave myself a little note on things that I could film. Let me know if so I'm going to go over all the things that I did yesterday, because for me it was a very productive day, and I don't know if you'd be interested in seeing that. So let me know if after you've watched this, if it's something you'd like to see, and then I will make sure I do it. But let's start through what my day was. I finished with my client, then proceeded to pack up my 3 orders and get them sent out. They were sent out, and once that was done, I decided I'm going to change the size of my scrunchies. So now my minis are, I'm looking up here because it's still a new size. I've put them, they're on my window here. Like, I know what my old scrunchies were, and I want to make sure I don't form a habit of where I keep doing the old measurements. So my new measurements, my minis are going to be 3 inches, my regulars are going to be 5 inches, and my XLs, jumbos, are going to be 7. So they're going to be a bit bigger, and from this point forth I'm going to that when I make a scrunchie, that's what I'm going to do. So I redid all my sizes. I reorganized my list of my bows that I do, because I'm stopping for the time being making the jumbo bow with tails and the jumbo bow without tails, possibly until maybe next year. And I'm just going to put that on the side and see. So once I did that, I then, getting ready for my market, I made some, you can't see them, but they are some no waste mystery bags. So for my clients every year, instead of like getting them a gift each, I do like a mystery box, and I just put loads of little bits and bobs in, and they go in and they pick out what they like, pick it out. And that's what I'm thinking I'm going to do this year for my scrunchies, but with all my no waste. So all the scraps and things I have, I'm going to produce. So maybe a scrunchie might look like 3 different scrunchie materials, and I'm going to put it together and make it a scrunchie. But that is what I'm going to do. And I've got the no waste clips, snap clips, but I just feel like I could really hone in on making sure I have less waste by doing more. So I've made my scrunchie, my mystery bag stickers to pop them on and explain what they are. And then I've made my sealed stickers to put on the front of envelopes and on the front of parcels. And so I did that. So already at that point I had been productive. And then I made my labels, price? I don't even know. What do you call it? Price tags? They're going to be going on all the stands. There's quite a lot of them. So I had to, so I made them. And what I did is I printed out my logo, printed out the colour scheme of what Scrunchie Bows is. And then I went round with a ruler, and then drew my lines and then painted it with the same coloured scheme, so that they are all the same, and they will go and stand in front of items, or on the scrunchie board, or like on the bow board. The only thing that I haven't worked out yet is I'm not sure. I would like to do some offers on the day, and I've got that to do. So, but that's one less thing to worry about. And I know the market isn't until Christmas time or late November. But knowing that these are done, it's just, admin is not my strong point, so I did that. So I was already 3 tasks in. I was 3 tasks down, and I was feeling really good. And then I needed some more broomsticks for the website. Now I hand make these. I don't just go and pop to the shop and buy them. I hand make them with twine, and then I I don't know. I get some scissors, and then I unthread the twine and unthread it from its natural stance, and then it produces the fluffiness, and that's what I do. And then I cut the sticks, and then I make them. I make them by hand. So I only did 2, but it was 2 more that can be added to the shop, so they were then done. And then I needed to do badges, and I make badges. Around this time of year they tend to sell really well for stocking fillers, for Kack-A-Ling Sisters, for stocking fillers, and I haven't made any this year ready. So I didn't make all of these are just part of it. So I've definitely got the autumn one. I'll put a picture in after. You can't see nothing here, I don't think. My excellent camera skills. So the autumn witch's hat is up, and the winter witch's hat, which is cute. It has like a spiced latte no, this one has a hot chocolate in it and acorns, cinnamon. This is pretty. And then the autumn one has a pumpkin and some autumn colours and acorns. Actually, are they called acorns? I'll put in what I mean. The winter one has these, and the autumn one has these. Yeah, so I'm like, obviously made them. They come in 2 different sizes, so I had to print off the sizes so they are at the ready to to buy. But I'm thinking I'm going to do some mystery bags for Kack-A-Ling Sisters also, because like this one is defected, but there's nothing wrong with it. It just reaches the end. So this has the hat all the way in frame into the circle, and this one the hat is out and it just goes on the edge. So there's nothing wrong with that. I would wear it on my coat. So I did that and got some ready. Yeah. So then I was then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tasks, 6 tasks down, and at this point I was like, oh, I should have recorded it. I just found it easier. There was a lot I needed to get done, and I found it easier to just get it done. Anyway, I was 6 tasks down, and then I have, if you've been here from the beginning, you'll know that I put everything in these books. So this is my Kack-A-Ling Sisters book, Kack-A-Ling Sister book, and this is my Scrunchi'e'bow book. And with me being a witch, I'd already produced spells, and obviously I make spells and I sell spells in spell jars like such, and I've done 10 different love spells for different needs, and then 8 protection spells for 8 different needs, and they are on Kack-A-Ling Sisters, but I still had quite a few to go through. The spell work is not something I'm willing to just rush. I won't just throw it up on the site and be like, oh, that looks pretty. So for the likes of, so yesterday I produced 2 more. One is luck and one is health. Now, everyone associates luck with green and the colour green, and they think, oh, green, it's lucky. They think that because a lot of people associate luck with money and wealth. Money and wealth in the spell world is green, but luck is blue. It is blue. So I produced a luck spell and put my blue salt in, my crystals in, and my lavenders. Yep, and it's all in there, and I'll take a photo because, well, you know your girl ain't doing that. I ain't getting you to see this, so here's your photo. This is what it looks like. So I produced that, and I'm actually really happy that I finally got that done. But I didn't just stop there either. Guess what? I actually put it up on Kack-A-Ling Sisters as well. So then I went on to do the health spell, and I've produced that too. So, and I'll doing it again, like you can see. Do you know what though? When I edit these things, I'm like, oh well, you can see it fairly well. But again, I'll pop a picture in, and I did the health one, and I even got that up too, and that's got its crystals in as well. So I was really, really happy, but that took me till about 9 o'clock. Actually, it did. It took me till 9 o'clock. So I was in this studio from 8 o'clock yesterday morning till 9 o'clock last night, and then I was back up again at 8 I was up at 6, but I was back in the studio at 8 this morning, and then I've just finished with my first lady and then come on straight on with you. I'm gonna grab a sip of my tea because I actually haven't had a drink today. Now, I could have very well just been like, oh, you know what, I just won't post, but I want to keep consistent and I want to push myself and really prove I can do this for myself. So let me know if these things are things you would have liked to have watched. I think I did a notebook and sticker making vlog, and they didn't do too well, so I kind of just, I don't know. It was a mixture of I can get this done real quick and just zoned in and forgot to really film, and the other side is will you really want to watch it? So let me know if it is something that you do, and I will, next time I have an admin day, bring you along. So I came up with a whole new idea with the tote bags as well for for Scrunchies and Bows. So I can't sleep at night without an eye mask. I can't. But the eye masks, I don't even know this. I can't sleep at night without an eye mask. And they're all satiny, aren't they? And they're all and I feel like I've got sensory issues. So anyone who has a satin eye mask will understand this. It like, I don't know what you call it. It frays and then it can tickle your face and tickle everything, and they wear out very quickly. However, it did give me an idea last night when it was on my face like this and it was all like, ah! And I wanted to just Wu-Tang it off. I'm going to make some. I would really like to make an eye mask, a scrunchie and a bag gift set for Christmas. That is what we're going to do. Not today, because I just really have to rush off with my other lady, with my client. She's due in about 30 minutes. So I wanted to bring you in because this is what I'm going to plan for next vlog. I'm going to produce one of these, produce a scrunchie, produce a little pouch bag for them to go in, and it's going to be like a gift set, and it's all going to be made from repurposed material. So let me know what you think. My idea is brewing in my head. I'm actually excited to do this. So once you expand, like with me, once I sort of like start expanding, so I started Scrunchy Bow and then it was just Scrunchies and Bows, and I really felt a real strong, I've been sewing, like I've always sewn, but I love sewing with my ADHD brain. When I'm actually sewing and creating, I can't think about a lot of things. It slows my brain right down, and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't want for me to only use my sewing machine for that. So with not being a bag lady, I really wanted to produce a it's like a little tote bag as a handbag, and I love it. And a few people on my recent outing with it asked me where I got it from, and I was like, I made it. It was all me. And then total flex. Yeah. And then I was like, okay. But I was using that tote bag as my handbag and not really as a shopping bag. And we do the bag for life here, but I think I'm going to also make a bigger tote bag so you can use it for actually putting bigger stuff in. So I really enjoyed that, and I was like, okay, that. And then this last night, this thing drove me round the twist. I think I got possibly an hour to 2 hours sleep last night, and I'm a girl that gets up at 5 pretty much every day without fail. So I usually get into bed and knuckle down about 10 at night. I'm an old lady. But I usually snuggle down and watch TV. Currently Jack Whitehall's Travels with my father, rewatching that again while we're waiting for the episodes of Only Murders in the Building to come up. Anyhow, I fell asleep with this on. I have to go to sleep first. Like, is anyone else like that? So if my husband falls asleep before me, I end up staying awake all night, and I can hear every single thing in the house or around the house or outside the house. It's like I'm on high alert. So he waits for me to go to sleep, and then he does like watches his YouTube or his telly or whatever. And obviously I'm in bed, so I need this thing. And it honestly drove me mad, drove me insane. It was giving me a headache, and I was like, whoa. And then I was like, ting ting. That was meant to be a light bulb. How would you do a light bulb? Ting ting. Ding ding. Ding ding. However, it did help me. So I was like, I can make that. Let's make that. And then I was like, do you know what? That would be lovely as a Christmas gift. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make it as a little Christmas gift set, and we'll do it and get it ready and have it as part of the launch. Although the launch, I say this as part of the launch, I put things up already, so I don't know how much of a launch Christmas is going to be, but we'll see. So join me for the next one, where I'm going to basically copy this. I have looked online. My client's hair was processing. I had a quick notice online. We were just having a chat about it. She was saying she would love that, and I was like, yeah, so would I. It's, you know, I'd love a little gift set like that. Pop your hair up and everything, and then this, because my house, anyone who's got long hair and sleeps with someone, do they like literally elbow your hair and then have you pinned down? Like if you've rolled over and they're on your hair and you can't move. And anyway, God, tangent. So where was I? Yeah, I'll have it drawn up and I'll have it ready, and we will copy this and basically go off this. This is a good one. And then I'm going to miniature it as well for little ones and do them as little sets. So in the next one, join me, and this is what we shall be doing. So all that's left to do is bid you farewell. Take care of yourself, take care of others. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you again real soon.